What's good, everybody? Today we're going to be going over $5 million in grant opportunities for your small business. So please stay around to the end. Pay attention to everything I'm going to be talking about because it's a lot of different opportunities for a lot of different scenarios or, different states that you might live in. So it's something for everybody. So pay attention. So if you don't know me, I'm Will Frazier, your credit and business expert. And if you like to learn about information in regards to business funding options, as well as business strategies and things to help you with your personal credit to improve it, then make sure you subscribe to the channel. First off, hit the thumbs up to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you'll be notified anytime I let out a video just like this one. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the information. So today, as you can see, the first grant opportunity is going to be for the city of Elkhart, which is in Indiana. So this one is going to apply strictly to those that are in Elkhart. So this particular grant opportunity for small businesses is based on COVID pandemic closings and relief that might be needed in relation to that. So it says here, the city of Elkhart values small business community as a key component to a healthy local economy. Many of our small businesses have been challenged throughout the COVID-19 pandemic with closings, supply chain disruptions, large shortages, and more. This has increased the vulnerability of small businesses who often do not have the cash reserves or technical assistance to weather these unexpected disruptions, sometimes leading to permanent closings. The Small Business Continuity Program is designed to create a more resilient small business community by providing the funding to relieve some immediate needs and/or for tools that build capacity to better position businesses to overcome the unexpected challenges brought on by the COVID-19 pandemic. So it says the city of Elkhart has appropriated $400,000 from the American Rescue Plan dollars. So they set aside that money from that. Now they had a first round, which was in January 31st of this year. That's when it ended. And he already announced the winners from that round in February. So the second round is going to be March 31st. So that's the deadline, March 31st, to apply for the second round of those funds. So if you haven't heard about this and you're just now hearing about it, make sure that you jump on this now. If you know somebody that might be in Elkhart, make sure you are sending them this video so that they can jump on top of this opportunity before it does end, because it ends at the ending of this month. Now, the money at maximum is going to be that they will award you is at maximum up to $25,000, but it's based on 10% of your total revenue that you had in 2019. But again, that's up to $25,000. Now, in order to be eligible for this, you must have a physical location within the city of Elkhart. You must currently have ongoing business activity, so your business must be open. You must have $500,000 or less in annual revenue, so your business couldn't have made more than $500,000 in a year. You must employ 25 or less people, be able to demonstrate financial harm due to COVID-19 pandemic. Examples which they give here are business being forced to close for a week or more due to a consequence of the pandemic, like public health requirements, supply chain disruption, or labor shortages. They also have here a decrease in profit or increase in losses in 2020 and or 2021 due to the pandemic. Submit all required reports. Required reporting include but may not be limited to 2019 and 2020 tax returns, payroll documents to demonstrate payroll levels, estimates for vendors, and other documents that may demonstrate economic harm as requested. Now, they also say preference will be given to those applicants who use Elkhart vendors. Best demonstrate how award funds will make their business more resilient to the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic, provide a unique and highly sought after product or service to the surrounding community. Now, allowable uses for these funds are rent and mortgage, utilities, technology upgrades that will increase resiliency, like a website or app development, inventory tracking system. Because if you weren't aware, most businesses that had an online presence were really able to not see as much damage as those that were solely relying on a physical presence and having people coming into a physical location. So, of course, this is going to be a part of what they want you to do to add to your resiliency, training and technical assistance, signage or facade upgrades, expanding or diversifying your product offering, additional supplies and materials, expand or reconfigure space, marketing and promotion. So all of those are acceptable uses, and we already talked about the 10% of revenue all the way up to $25,000 based on 2019 or 2020 revenue. So that's pretty much all it is. If you want a paper application, here's the location you can go to. You can also call them or email them, but the application is right down here at the bottom of the page. This will be linked at the bottom of this website here. The link will be in the description of this video, so you can check this out. Click the link, fill out the application, or go in person if you want to go get it in person. Again, if you know anybody in Elkhart, make sure you are sending them this video so they can take advantage of this information. And for those of you that may still be wondering, is this for my type of business? Just know that if they do not specify that you have to have a certain type of business or a certain business industry, then that means that it applies to you. The only thing they say here is those few requirements are listed and being in the city of Elkhart. So just know that any grant that you hear me talk about, if they don't say that you have to be in a specific industry, then that means that it's open to your industry. As you know, some grants, they are tied to specific locations, they're tied to specific industries, they're tied to specific people groups. So they can all vary based off that. But if whatever they require you to have, they're going to say it in the requirements. If they don't say it, you don't have to worry about it in most cases. And again, just so you guys know, if you're looking for help with these grants, the best way to get the information and the help you need is to call or reach out to the program administrators, like they have the information down here. I do not actually help people hand in hand with applying for these grants or getting the funds. So the best bet for you, if you need more information or more help, is to reach out to the program administrators. Now let's move on to the next grant. So this next one is going to be the Target Accelerator Grant, to help you achieve retail readiness. So this one is a really good one. So Target Forward Founders is the accelerator program for early stage CPG companies, which just basically people that have products that you send to retailers to try to have your product sold at the retailer's location. So companies looking to better understand retail. It's designed to help historically under-resourced founders be the next wave of wealth building companies. So categories as far as products, open to all product categories that are available at Target with a few restrictions, which I'll mention in a second. Objectives: get connected to industry distributing founders, Target team members, and other cohort members while gaining access to leading retail knowledge and resources. So again, this isn't just to give you money. These programs are probably the best, I would say, because they give you education in your specific industry, because this is one for a specific industry dealing with retail and product-based services or product-based businesses. And the outcome here is to leave with a retail action plan, a week-by-week guided plan on how to prepare for retail. So they're accepting applications now all the way up until March 21st. So the deadline is coming soon, March 21st. Make sure you jump on top of this application as soon as you can. So early stage CPG companies looking to learn more about retail. The program dates May 24th all the way to July 14th. So that's when the actual program will be taking place. As far as the education part of that, you can apply here. Again, a link to this will be down in the description. Now, as far as the program goes, it's a 8-week virtual startup accelerator program. So it's 8 weeks long. Sessions are scheduled 5 to 8 p.m. Central Time, Tuesday and Wednesday evenings, with optional office hours on Thursdays. So that's when they'll have it. Now, the exclusions to the product types, so includes all products available at Target except apparel, accessories, CDs, DVDs, and books. So those are the only ones that are excluded. As far as participation, up to 30 companies will be accepted. Up to 2 members of each company can join in on the training, and during all 8 weeks, at least one founder needs to attend all required sessions. So those are the requirements there. Now, as far as what you get $5,000 stipend, and the program is free to participating companies, so you don't have to pay anything for it. And you get $5,000 to get educated if you are actually a winner of this grant. So the criteria: you have to be in the product categories that were listed, and you can see a full list there. You must have an LLC, a C corporation, B corporation, S corporation, or other registered entity. So you do have to register your business. Now, if you don't have your business registered yet, you should be jumping on top of that. It only costs a few $100s, which depends, on what state that you currently live in to file. Just reach out to your Secretary of State if you haven't filed your business yet, because this is something that a lot of grant opportunities want you to do. And you're not technically really a business until you have registered your business. Other than that, you're just a person, that's with an idea to start a business. So make sure you jump on top of this. Actually, the next grant opportunity could help you with this, the next grant opportunity I'm going to mention. But, even if not that opportunity, which I'm about to mention, you can go to Zen Business and register your business for free. There are a lot of free online business registration sites where you don't have to pay fees for them to do it for you. You just have to pay your regular state fees, and they make it a little bit easier of a process for you to go through versus going directly to your state site, which can look a little bit complicated in some instances depending on your state, especially, some states want you to still do a paper application. But either way, get this done if you are trying to find grant opportunities for your business, because this will help you qualify for a lot more opportunities. Okay, you must be 18 years or older, must currently have a physical product that is available to sell. So you have to already have your product created and ready to go. Must have the desire to sell products in a mass retail store one day. So if you don't plan on selling your stuff in a store, this isn't for you, because that's who they're trying to help and educate those that do have that goal. And if you're selling products, I don't know why you wouldn't want to have it in a store, because that is a good way to get your product out there and sold without you having to go hand in hand and do it, which that has its benefits too. But again, if this is something that you aspire to do, then go ahead and apply for this opportunity. Must sell directly to consumer online, in specialty store, or have limited brick and mortar presence, less than 20 stores. Ideally have less than 6 employees. Ideally have a lifetime revenue of $5,000 to $500,000. So as long as you have been in operation selling things, you cannot have sold anywhere more than $5,000 all the way up to $500,000. They're trying to get people that haven't made an extremely large amount from their business already, trying to help those that are still trying to get to that point. Must not be a current vendor at Target, and ideally have limited, no manufacturing and supply chain capabilities, because of course they're probably going to try to teach you about that and some good resources. So now here they have application tips and tricks. They have a guide to apply, so they have a lot of information here to help you if you're trying to apply. So of course you want to check that out if you're trying to actually take part in that. They do have some other cohort opportunities that will be available, but of course you want to try to jump on this as soon as possible. And again, you can apply right here on the website. Link will be down in the description. So let's go take a look at the next grant opportunity. So this is through Incfile, which is one of those entities that can help you to try to establish your entity for your business, as far as, LLC, corporation, help you to file that entity. So they have actually 2 different offerings. So they say the future is about to get brighter for 2 deserving up and coming entrepreneurs. And it might just be you, your ideas, your drive, and your dedication could earn you an Incfile scholarship or grant with the funds you need to learn more and do more to achieve your dreams of business ownership. As far as the scholarship grant that they have here, so Young Entrepreneur Scholarship Grant, you've got big ideas and we want to turn them into reality. One young scholar with entrepreneurial spirit will receive $2,500 to continue their education, plus a one-on-one consultation with the Incfile expert to begin plotting your course to successful business ownership. So the deadline for this is March 31st. You get that 60-minute consultation with an Incfile business expert and $2,500 towards education expenses. So if you're in school for business or entrepreneurship, this will be something that can benefit you and help save you money on tuition or help you pay for a class. So that's a pretty good opportunity there. You must be 19 years or younger, must attend a US-based high school, trade school, or university. So even if you're in high school, this applies. So if you know some kids that are striving to be entrepreneurs, then this is something that you could put on their radar. Send them this video so they can take a look at this. Must have an interest in starting a business. Now, to apply, you just complete the online application, create a short 2-minute video telling us how the entrepreneurship will impact your life, submit a sample business plan, and upload a copy of your school transcript. So they don't have to have a business. They just have to, tell them what they think about entrepreneurship and how it can impact their life, and submit a sample business plan, and they can get some money to help them with all those things. And I'm curious to know how many of you guys are in school for business right now. How many of you guys are in the beginning stages of your business? You're still a startup, trying to put things into motion and figure out things. How many of you guys are actually in business selling a product and whatnot? Go ahead and leave that down in the comments, because I'm just curious to know what stages you guys are at and maybe what struggles you guys might be having at those stages, so I can try to make some videos that can help you guys with the things that you're struggling with at the stage that you're at in your business. So please leave that info in the comments. If you might want to see some help come in the form of a video, if you got everything all figured out and put together, don't even worry about it. But I'm sure you guys have something that you might need help with. And again, outside of getting business grants for your business, what type of struggles are you having with your business or getting set up in your business? Now, this is the second opportunity they have. They have a fresh start business grant. So whether you're starting over or starting from scratch, Inkfile wants to be there to help your business succeed. One adult entrepreneur will receive $2,500 to put towards business startup costs, and will also receive free formation services from Inkfile. So this right here is the perfect business grant for startups, people that are just trying to get their stuff together. Now, with this, of course, I said Inkfile helps people to initially file and register their business as the LLC corporation, whatever you choose to be. And they're saying here, with this grant opportunity, which the deadline is also March 31st, so make sure, again, you're jumping on top of this, they will give you incorporation services in your state. So if you're having trouble filing for your state or getting the funds to file for your state, this grant will actually file you in your state for free without you having to pay anything. Plus, they give you $2,500 towards your business startup costs. So that means whatever money you was going to need to be able to start your business, they're going to give you the money right here and help you register your business, which helps you to qualify for more grant opportunities. So, of course, this is great knowing that. They give you registered agent service for free for 1 year. Now, most business filing services, they're going to give you that for free for a year anyway. So, that's no difference there. But that's still a benefit that you will get, that you won't have to pay for that for a year. Annual reporting for the first year of business. Google My Business Setup, if applicable. So Google My Business Setup is going to be your business's footprint, or kind of a virtual store setup on Google's platform, which people that do Google searches, they can find your business on there, and they're going to help you set that up. And that's good, because that can be helpful when people are searching for your business. Inkfile's tax accounting bundle. So I'm not sure what's in the tax accounting bundle, but anything that's going to help you with tax and accounting at the beginning to give you an understanding of it, or to help you with it, is going to be helpful. And they give you an EIN number. The EIN number is already something free you can get, but I'm assuming they're just going to help file it for you, or get it for you rather, and then you don't have to take the steps that it takes to do that. So all in all, it's still a great opportunity right there for what they're giving you, along with that money that they're giving you as well. Now, you must be 21 years or older, must be a U.S. resident, must be planning to start a new business or grow an existing business in a significant way. So again, if you're still in the startup phases where you have not registered your business, you just have an idea, they can still help you out. Or if you are in business, to apply, complete the online application. Again, a short 2-minute video telling us how entrepreneurship will impact your life, and submit sample business plan. So again, this is going to be a great opportunity for you startups. Make sure you apply now. The link to this will be down in the description, so make sure you go ahead and check that out. If you know somebody that is about to start a business, let them know to try to apply for this opportunity too. Now let's go on to the next grant opportunity. So now this grant opportunity is going to be the Chicago Recovery Grant application for community development. So this is a very good grant. Of course, this one is limited to those of you guys that are in Chicago. If you know somebody in Chicago, make sure you send them this video so that they can get the information and jump on top of this opportunity. This one is more so for commercial and multi-use development of properties or whatnot, but let's dive into it. So the Chicago Recovery Plan provides additional opportunities for the city to invest in catalytic local development, expanding upon DPD's existing investments and support. So they're now accepting applicants for grant funding to support local commercial, mixed use, and light manufacturing development. All are welcome to apply. City staff will prioritize projects in areas of Chicago where there is a history of disinvestment or limited private investment. So they are prioritizing those of you that are going to kind of go to underserved areas and provide development in those areas. Now, when it's talking about what you can actually use this for, you can use it for expansion or renovation for existing businesses. You can use this for new locations for startup businesses or existing businesses. You can also use this for new construction at vacant properties. So those are the types of things you can do with these funds. Now, as far as eligibility, grant funding can be used for, again, pre-development construction or renovation costs. Okay, so this is open to community developers, business owners, and entrepreneurs, and property owners. Site control is preferred, but not required. Residential only development is not eligible. So if it's just a residential home, it's not eligible. But if it's set for mixed use projects, it's eligible. And they have further funding opportunities that will be for residential. So that's something that you want to keep your eye on. And that's in Q1 of 2022. So that means that it's open this quarter already, but we're not going over that because that's just residential. So priority will be given to catalytic projects with a strong local impact that are eligible to leverage local talents, capacities, and institutions to strengthen and contribute to the community. So things that will actually help on projects that will actually help the community, and call on local people to help with that effort. These funds can be used to pay for workers or for help that is going to be prioritized. So applicants for all areas of Chicago are eligible to apply. Priority will be given to projects in historically disinvested areas. So, we already talked about that, but also priority will be given to projects that demonstrate momentum and are expected to break ground in 2022. So basically, if you can get this thing started up and running in 2022, they're going to put priority on your project. The city expects awards to be capped at $5 million. So up to $5 million is what the cap is that they're giving out per, project or per individual with a project. Though larger catalytic projects may be considered. So even if it's above $5 million, it can still be considered. Now, application will be accepted on a rolling basis. The first round was January 31st. So the second round is what we're at now, which is March 10th. So you want to make sure that you jump on that. That's literally just a few days away. So you need to jump on that. If you are in Chicago, like I said, let people know that you might know in the Chicago area who are trying to do something like expand their business, renovate their business, or get a new location for their business. So because this can really help them out. So again, that is the deadline. Make sure you are sharing this information with people who need to know it. Hopefully you need it and this is helpful to you. Now let's go on to something for my Texas people. Now this particular fund is for restaurants, right? So this is the Texas Relief Fund, and its mission is to provide immediate financial relief to Texas independent restaurateurs with funds designed to save employee jobs. So they're trying to help save employee jobs with this grant. So to support independent restaurants, the Texas Relief Fund will distribute grants up to $5,000 per unit to immediately support their financial needs. These funds are earmarked specifically for use to keep their doors open and their workers employed. Now, you do need to know that this grant opportunity has actually closed. It looks like they got overwhelming requests for funds. So they're actually closed right now, but that doesn't mean it's closed forever. They will reopen it. They just need to, of course, get some more funds, secure some more donations. And if you were trying to donate to that, you can actually do that right here. But right now it is closed. But I wanted to put this on your radar so that you know to keep an eye open for this, especially if you have a restaurant, because this can help you with your employees and with expenses related to keeping your doors open. So make sure you keep this on your radar. The link to this will be in the description as well. And this next opportunity is also for Texas. So for those of you that are in Texas, this one is not tied to a specific industry. This one is the Skills for Small Business. So it's through the Texas Workforce Commission. It's for small businesses. Up to $2 million from the Skills Development Fund is dedicated to the backbone of Texas's business community, our small employers. Small businesses can apply to TWC for training offered by local community or technical colleges or the Texas A&M Engineering Extension Service. TWC processes the applications and works with the college to fund the specific courses selected by businesses for their employees. So basically what this grant opportunity is about. It's about you getting training through local colleges and universities for your employees. So how I could see this working, let's say you wanted to hire somebody, but you wanted to hire them to do your marketing. And, let's say you wanted to try to develop somebody that may not already have marketing experience. So you can take a new employee and you can hire them for marketing. You can have them go off to this community college or technical college, and you can have them learn this business skill of marketing and then come back to your firm with that information and help your business in marketing or in accounting. Now, as far as the qualifications go, this exceptional opportunity supports businesses with fewer than 100 employees and emphasizes training for new workers, though it also may help upgrade the skills of incumbent workers. So you can use this for new workers that you just hired or for other workers that you have already had in your business. So skills for small business emphasizes training newly hired employees, those who have been hired by the business up to 12 months prior to the date that they received the application. So they can't have been in your business for more than 12 months. The program pays up to $1,800 for each new employee being trained and $900 for existing employees per 12-month period. So funding for this training is for full-time employees. All training must be provided by a public community or technical college or the Texas A&M Engineering Extension Service. No third-party vendor training is allowed, so it has to be through that type of institution that they are going to get this training from. Training must be selected from active course catalogs and schedules, credit continuing education, online, or other available unpublished courses. Employers must pay the prevailing wages in the local labor market for the trainees funded under the grant program. So again, they'll pay up to $1,800 for new employees, $900 for existing employees that have not been employed by you for more than 12 months. So again, this is a great opportunity to get your current employees trained in areas that can possibly help you in business as well. And I haven't looked up the details on it, but it is possible that you could be your own employee and that you might be able to go and get some of this training on the dime of the state of Texas, giving you that money to go and do so. So again, I haven't looked up the details on that part, but I'm sure that that's a possible option. If you want to apply, the application and everything is down here. Again, a link to this page will be in the description as well. So hopefully you guys found all of this information and all of these grants useful. Hopefully you found something that will be good for you and help you in your business. If not, hopefully you know somebody that might benefit for some of these opportunities that are out there. So make sure you're sharing this video with those people that you know might need this information. And again, if you like this video, make sure that you hit the thumbs up to show YouTube that you like the video. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you'll be notified anytime I put out more grant information just like this. Again, thank you for sticking around to the end of the video, and I'll see you next time.